Germany, four-time world champions, won 6 of 7 penalty shootouts in major tournament history. Never lost a World Cup penalty shootout in their entire history. Until last night, Paraguay, the same Paraguay the Socceroos held to a 0-0 draw just days ago, have just pulled off the biggest upset of the 2026 World Cup. Germany are out. And for every Australian football fan waking up this morning, this is genuinely the best possible news for the Socceroos World Cup campaign. Let me break it all down. Point 1. What actually happened in Boston? Julio Enciso gave Paraguay a shock lead in the first half with a powerful header. Kai Havertz equalised in the 52nd minute with a header of his own from a Florian Wirtz cross. 1-1 extra time. And then came the moment that will be talked about for years. Jonathan Tah rose and smashed a header into the net in the 102nd minute. Germany thought they had won it. The German fans inside Boston Stadium went absolutely ballistic. Then, the VAR screen lit up. Referee reviewed it. The goal was ruled out. Waldemar Anton was judged to have pushed Paraguay goalkeeper Orlando Gill to the ground, preventing him from making a save. Goal disallowed. 1-1 penalties. In the shootout, Orlando Gill saved efforts from Kai Havertz and Nick Woltemade. Jonathan Tah, the man who thought he had scored the winner moments earlier, stepped up in sudden death and skied his penalty over the crossbar completely. Jose Canale stepped up for Paraguay, sent Neuer the wrong way, and sparked scenes of absolute pandemonium. Paraguay 4, Germany 3. The first time in history Germany have ever lost a World Cup penalty shootout. Digital Lift Point 2. What this means for Australia. Let's be completely clear about this. If Australia beat Egypt on Friday, the Socceroos face Argentina or Cape Verde in the round of 16 at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Germany are gone. They cannot be in that bracket anymore. The business times. Think about what that means. Australia's path to the quarterfinals now runs through Egypt, then Argentina or Cape Verde, without the possibility of facing four-time world champions Germany anywhere in the bracket. Cape Verde would be a genuinely winnable match for Australia. Even Argentina, without their full squad firing, is a match the Socceroos could dream about. This is not the bracket anyone feared at the start of the tournament. Point 3. Brazil survived, but only just. The other massive story from last night, Brazil needed a stoppage time winner to beat Japan. Kaishu Sano gave Japan the lead in the 29th minute. Casemiro equalised just after half-time. And then, in the dying seconds, Gabriel Martinelli delivered the winner for Brazil. 2-1, Brazil through, Japan go home. And I want to take a moment here, because on this channel last night, I predicted Brazil 2, Japan 1. Exactly right. The result, the scoreline, and the general shape of the match all played out as predicted. Brazil are now through to the round of 16, where they face the winner of today's Ivory Coast versus Norway match. That keeps Brazil alive as a potential quarter-final opponent for Australia, but only if both teams make it that far. First things first. Egypt on Friday. Now here is the crucial information every Australian fan needs right now. Australia versus Egypt. AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. July the 3rd local time, which is 4 AMA EST on Friday. July the 4th for Melbourne and Sydney viewers. 4 in the morning. Set your alarm now. Check your local time if you are outside the eastern states. Adelaide subtract 30 minutes. Perth subtract 2 hours. Watch it live and free on SBS and SBS On Demand. The Socceroos have been handed the best possible bracket scenario. Germany gone. A path through Egypt, then Argentina or Cape Verde to a potential quarter-final. This is the moment Australian football has been building toward. My prediction for Australia versus Egypt. Australia 2, Egypt 0. Iran Kunda with the opening goal. Clean sheet. Socceroos through to the round of 16. Who do you think wins on Friday? And how far can this Socceroos squad go in this tournament? Drop your prediction in the comments right now. I am replying to every single one today. Subscribe and hit the bell. Daily World Cup analysis every single day until the final on July 19th. See you tomorrow.